Got my hands, Gary Chrissy. Got my mama and dad too. Got my brothers, Dylan and Ethan. My grandma, my cousins too. It's the family channel all day. We're gonna have some fun today. It's the family channel.
What's up, guys? So today I'm going to do a video based on the kind of music that your kids are listening to. There's a particular band that even I used to listen to. The band is called Blood on the Dance Floor. I'm sure you probably heard of them. Actually, they're not really a band anymore. But the lead singer, Dobby Vanity, had been accused of sexual assault to, at the time, like 21 girls who were all underage. I believe I heard somewhere now that it's up in the 40s. When I first heard the, allegations and stuff, I didn't believe it because, I'd been to a concert before, I'd met the guy, and he seemed really like a really nice guy. And I thought, there's no way a guy that nice, could be that kind of monster that they're making him out to be. And I thought that the girls that were accusing him of doing this stuff were just trying to get their 15 minutes of fame. But, now that you're hearing more and more stories about it, and I really think about, not even just his actions, but his lyrics, I'm starting to believe that these women are telling the truth. I actually inserted some lyrics in this video. So, you guys can look them up, and judge for yourself. I can imagine that I'll get some hate for this, video, and that's fine. But, I'm at the point now where, I hope that they finally, nail the guy. He's been doing this kind of thing for years, and he's never got caught for it. They actually did arrest him for something, but they let him go. And I've heard about, about a lot of parents, that didn't want their children involved in it, so they just kind of, didn't say anything, didn't report it, didn't do this, and I guess I can kind of understand where they're coming from because, a lot of people that actually did report it, they got called liars and, and they didn't, nobody really believed them. And, I also heard that he had a lawyer that was, pretty much saying, there's nothing you can do, he's going to get away with it, basically. And it's really sad that he can get away with, that he can do whatever he wants, basically, and get away with it, and, anytime anything comes out about him, all his fans just, come to his rescue, and they treat him like, like he is a cult leader. And, while I was a fan, I was more of a fan of Jay than I was Dobby. I don't know why, but he just really never appealed to me, I guess. I did meet him, and my sister told him that it was my birthday, and he kissed me on the cheek. And now that I think back on that day, I'm like, oh my God, why did I let that happen? And come to find out, something, happened at that show that we were at. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but something did happen. And the fact that I had two of my younger nieces there really, kind of hit home, just thinking that could have been them, you know. Thankfully nothing happened to either one of them, but, I think, and I'm not really blaming anybody, I'm not trying to point blame at anybody or point the finger, at anybody, because, I listened to the music. I didn't listen to half of the songs that they had. There was only like a couple songs I really listened to, and that was Bewitched and Don't Want to Be Like You. And, those weren't really bad songs. And, now that I'm older, I've, like, went and, like, read some of their lyrics, and it's pretty bad. Like, and some of the stuff that he would do on stage, and the majority of his fans are younger. They are underage. I mean, when you're in your 20s and you're messing with people that are 13, 14, that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, personally, I don't find him attractive, but there are a lot of girls that did. A lot of older girls. Like, you could have any older woman that you wanted. Why do you have to prey on little kids? Like, I heard one story where he had flew someone out to help with, like, merch or something, and he only bought her one ticket, and that was a ticket out. And he would only pay for her to go home if she did, sexual favors for him. And she'd only get $50 each time. So, like, the more I think about it, the more angry I get. And, I just hope and pray that one day, all of his victims get the justice that that they deserve. Because, they shouldn't have to go through what they went through. They really shouldn't. And, I mean, I hope I didn't make anybody, mad with this video. I hope I didn't upset anybody. I'm sure I will. But, I just wanted to put this out there and say, people who have young children, I know sometimes it's hard to pay attention to what kind of music they're listening to. But, I mean, if you can, you need to, kind of take a step back and look at what they're listening to. Because if it's something like this, it needs to be, put a stop to. But if you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.